Just take us through what exactly happened.
Actually, there are a number of things which happened. They petitioned me on about 26 grounds. When we reached in the court, we were left with 2 grounds. One ground was about my academic transcript, and 2, that I'm not a registered voter. And again, the other side was with the Electoral Commission, that the 24 JAL forms were not actually included on the result that I got. But then yesterday we tried to do our work. We gave we had a number of affidavits that would support the purported allegation. Yesterday we were dismayed, we were touched to see that all the things, all the submission that we had gave were turned to zero. One issue was academic, which the judge said that it was cleared. The other issue was about Wakayima, Hanington, Musoke Nsereko, a registered voter. It was really the same criteria he would use to identify that Wakayima Nsereko is academically qualifies. It's the same criteria that he would use to identify that Musoke Nsereko Hanington qualify is a voter. One, there are a number of...
So before you get into that, how did it happen? Remaining to understand that your voters card was carrying different names from what is in the register. How did that happen?
It's about the registration when we were registering. In fact, I've just consulted one individual from EC. He told me that the phone names could not fit on that on the ID. That's why they eliminated the name they wanted. I gave them the phone names, Musoke Nsereko, Hanington, Wakayima. They chose to give me Musoke Nsereko Hanington.
Before we go ahead, you have a lawyer.
These are mine.
Well, can you give us the legal aspect into all this? How did it come to happen?
You see, now when a judge hears a case, he forms opinion and he gives judgment depending on the evidence given to him and the way he understands the law. That is why our legal regime gives us opportunity to appeal against any judgment by the High Court, in this respect to the Court of Appeal, which is the last appellate court. So what the judge decided to us, we are not satisfied. That's why we have lodged a notice of appeal and a letter requesting proceedings. The person who registered and stood for elections is Wakayima, Hanington, Musoke Nsereko. According to the judge, this is not the person who registered. The person who registered is different from the person who stood. We are saying it's the same person. The explanation he has given you is that the agency that registered names on the voter's card said that the 4 names could not fit on the voter's card. Now you can't blame that to the Member of Parliament because it's not the one who registers those names. And that explanation is enough because there is no person who's saying that there is another Hanington, Musoke, Wakayima. This very person is the one who is registered and is the one the people of Nansana municipality voted as members of Parliament. We believe that there was an error when the judge made a decision to the effect that this is not the person who appears in the register. 2, even then, if it is not, the right thing to do to our standing is to call for a by-election. But instead, he said they should swear in the runners-up in the elections when there were 4 people contesting. And the margins are there.
As we move on, I would like to, do you think, given those grounds, do you think that you have a good case?
A very good case. And I believe that the Court of Appeal is going to overturn the judgment of the High Court. We believe we have a very, very good case in the Court of Appeal.
Well, Wakayima, tell us, if the court listens to your plea, do you think that you will have to bounce back?
Indeed. One, as any other person, I can't just sit down and watch when the victory of people of Nansana is logged. Indeed, this you know how tedious it is. You know how we toil in getting all this, and more especially when you are in opposition around in a constituency which is the biggest in Uganda, with a population of 370, close to Kampala. It is the next to Kampala. So I know I have to bounce back. Yes, the petitioner was always saying that I can't allow to stand with Wakayima again, because he knows that I'm a man of people and they know that they will support me. So I think I have to bounce back in Parliament.
Well, we wish you the best, guys. Honorable Wakayima, we wish you the best in your struggle to bounce back. Thank you, guys.